Hey everybody, this is Matt the Cheerful Geek, and today I'm going to be doing a preview for Game Reviews and More. The service that I am doing a video on is called OnLive. You guys can download it and check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit play now, and you guys can kind of get an idea what it's about. It's a cloud infrastructure, so you're able to go online and you're able to actually play games without actually downloading them. So when you go and do it, all you have to do is just go to onlive.com, and you can sign up for an account, which I've already logged in. So this is just connecting us to the OnLive infrastructure so you can see the games. The nice thing about it though is if you don't want to buy a game because you want to play it first and it doesn't have a demo, this is your opportunity to do so. All you have to do is once you log in, you go over here, as you can see, to Marketplace, and we're going to log in right now. It just wants me to do a Facebook thing, which I don't want to do. So all you have to do is just actually, this is the online interface, and this is all through a servers. So what I can do is I can go to Marketplace, and let's just say, for instance, I want to play, I think they have Duke Nukem on here. So let's just go to Duke Nukem. The only downside to the service is that you have to have 5 megabit connection or more to successfully really play. Under it, you can have a 3 megabit connection. That's the minimum. So I'm just gonna go on, and instead of playing Duke, let's find something else to play, just so you guys can see how it's like. I'll go. I don't want to do Fear 3 because I've already played that before. I want you guys to be able to see. And you can do free trials. Each game comes with a 30-minute free trial that you can play. So you can log on and just start playing it, the trial. So let's go. What do we got? What do we got? Got Oddworld. They have a lot of older games too, which is nice if you kind of want to play those retro kind of games. They have Saw, Shatter. I mean, this is the whole list of games that they have that you can play. Just scrolling through really quick. So why don't we go up? And there's not a ton of games yet. The service is still new. It launched in 2010, I believe. So that was last year. And all the games are actually represented in 720p. So it's streaming. So it's, you know, technology now is awesome. So why don't we just go to no, Borderlands didn't come with a trial demo. That sucks. Okay, why don't we just do BioShock, for instance? Okay, I'm gonna play BioShock, and what you can do is just go to free trial, and it'll go right into the game. And it's almost like playing a game that's already recorded because it's being played on another server. Like I said, you don't have to install a thing. You don't have to download it. You don't have to you don't do any of that. You could just play the service or the game right on the server. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit done, and see it says I have 30 minutes of time remaining. And it looks like you can buy packages. You can buy a package that will last for, I believe, a day, 24 hours, 48, and 72. I might be wrong about the time limits. Or you can just buy the game straight up if you want and play it. So as you guys can see, I have not installed the game. There is some minor lag to it, but it's not bad. And like, this is all streaming through a server. So I'm just going to go to New Game, and we'll go easy, because I'm just showing you guys. It's kind of like playing on a remote server. If you guys have ever played that before, ever connected to a computer with a remote server, you kind of control the mouse and everything else. So I'm just going to hit escape out of this if I can. Doesn't look like I can. This will give you an idea of playback though.
They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things.
And it's a little lag, not really too bad though. I mean,
you know
comparatively.
What? They were right.
Because let's just say you have a 3 megabit connection or 5. What you can do, I'll talk as soon as this gets done. What you can do is you don't have to have the system specifications to play a game. If your computer's older, you don't need to necessarily have to have the brand new graphics card and RAM and all that. It'll play it right on their server. So that's nice. You don't have to do a huge investment in getting the game. And once I get up to the top, trying to close out of it, doesn't look like I can. side of the game. I'm moving around. And as I said, everything's represented in 720p. So it's like a streaming video that you can control. And the service, the technology behind it still has some catching up to do, but as far as the technology itself, it is cool to be able to play a game. I mean, if I had the internet connection, I could play this on a laptop that was made a couple years ago, instead of having to have all the high-tech machinery behind it. I can just play it right on my laptop if I wanted to. And it's also a good service if you guys just want to play a game without having to buy it first. You can just get right into it. And the mouse and everything seems to, I mean, it goes really well. I'm moving the mouse and everything seems to work really well. It's not too lagged at all. I can do the jump, pushing space, and as you guys can hear, I'm jumping almost immediately. And each game, as mentioned, comes with a 30-minute trial that you guys can try out. And we're in the lovely city of Rapture. Soon to be BioShock Infinite. Up in the clouds, but... It's really cool just to be able to play a game without having to install it on your computer. The service is awesome. It's just like watching a video on your screen, but you can control the actual game.
No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone. I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different.
Come on.
I chose the impossible. I chose Rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be
scrolls
bound
really
by
easy.
immorality,
I mean,
where the
frame rate's
would
really
not
nice.
Be constrained by the small.
It's really high comparatively. I mean, you can't really beat this kind of service for what you're paying for. And again, this is a free trial that you sign up for an account and then you're able to access all the games that I just showed you, and you have a 30-minute trial per game if you want to try it out. So let's just say you never played BioShock and you heard the reviews were good, but you actually just wanted to play it, but your machine couldn't run it. Well, now you can. You can sign up for this and do the OnLive and get the service. And heck, you could play the game if you wanted right on your computer.
You best get over there and be quick about it. The splicers are coming. You gotta be kidding. How do you know what's coming? Because we gotta find the spiritual way down. That means we've got company.
If you really think about the technology that's involved, give it a couple more years and it'd be nice to actually play games that you didn't have to have the system requirements for. You'd actually just be able to log on to a server and you could play the game right off of their servers and how quick their games are. And as you guys will see, it loads pretty rapidly for a game. I mean, from this day and age, our computers are running rather quickly, but when this game came out a long time ago, it took a little bit while for the loading to go through.
Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on!
And we all know what's going to happen to him.
Just don't hurt me. Just let me go.
And for right now, it's streaming at a 720p. That will change. It will go to a 1080p. And I believe a year or so, they've hinted at it and they've said that they might be doing it. So that'll be nice to do it at 1080. bitch be crazy.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive.
Damn you, Atlas.
Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground.
And as you guys can hear through my sound, it's not delayed at all. I mean, I'm hitting the WSAD and it seems to be working really well. I'm trying to make my keys sound really loud so you guys can hear jumping.
Just a bit border. How do you like that, sister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they... Goddamn splicers.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna click this so you guys can hear, hopefully right through the clicking of the mouse, so that way you guys can hear. There's very little delay on this.
I was just getting warmed up!
Just to show you guys some of the combat on it.
Smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and like the fire with a snap of his fingers. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't.
So this would be a good way, a good place to quit it out. I won't pick that up because that's going to take a while to show you guys. But if you guys want, you can just get out of the game. You just hit quit to Windows, and what that'll do is that you take you right back to the online service. And I'll hit yes. And you can save if you want to, so that way you get back. So it plays just like a regular game. Just you're pretty much streaming the game onto your computer. So we'll hit no, and it'll boot me right back into the online service. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you the online pretty much service and let you guys know what it was all about. I hadn't really heard about it until lately, and I hadn't really played it until right about now, and I really enjoyed it. The technology's still coming around, but it should be picking up here in the next year or so, and it's nice to play something. Apparently this was released on February 1st, 2011. That's wrong. So it's nice to play a streaming service. In case you guys don't have the technology to play the game, you can now, and that's with OnLive. It might be a little bit lagged, and as long as you have that internet connection, you can play it. And just go to onlive.com, or on Google, just type up OnLive. So anyway, guys, have a fantastic night, and thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe as always.